British redcoat, a West Point drill instructor, and an Irish rebel. What do these three things have in common? Well, they were all jobs held by Sergeant John O'Reilly, hero to some and horrifying arch-enemy to many more. He had been a sergeant in the British Army, the 66th Foot Regiment stationed in Canada. He deserted to the Americans in 1843, and this is where accounts start to differ. Either he had been a badly behaved private, or an incredibly skilled West Point instructor. The answer you'll get depends on whether you ask a Mexican or an American. I'll leave it up to you. But when he marched towards Mexico in 1846, he saw the burning town of Santa Isabel. And again, some say brutal opportunism, some say true conviction from an Irish revolutionary. He once again defected, joining the Mexican army and becoming a founding member of the Legion of St. Patrick, a ragtag but highly decorated group of Catholic deserters and Europeans living in Mexico. Sergeant O'Reilly seems to float in and out of the records, almost like a ghost. He even at one point returned to the American lines in a daring sortie, wearing his old uniform, dropping leaflets in the middle of the night, encouraging others to desert with him. He's known to have been part of every battle of the Legion, even earning the respect of Santa Anna, the Napoleon of Mexico. But O'Reilly may have been a hero of Mexico and Ireland, but he was still a deserter. In a small church in Mexico City, a wooden cross hangs, engraved with a pair of dice and a skull and crossbones. This is the most potent memorial to the Legion, men who gambled with their lives and lost. He, however, managed to avoid hanging, the fate of many of his compatriots, saved ironically by his strange citizenship. See, Britain didn't like people leaving, and their policy of once a Briton, always a Briton, may have been what saved him. And if it wasn't that, it was the personal intervention of Santa Anna, the military leader of Mexico during the war, who during peace negotiations made it brutally clear to the US forces that O'Reilly was a Mexican and should be treated with the respect that entailed. For being the man that fomented rebellion in US ranks, he got off very lightly, only with a brand on his cheek. It is said he died peacefully in Mexico with the rank of major after he had re-enlisted in the Mexican army, legally this time.